Hi, I'm Jane Austen. We're here with Chipper and we're doing a third trimester remedy. Now this is for some wrist discomfort, which is not that uncomfortable. I know that this mama at 36 weeks has been having some wrist issues, so this will be really helpful for those of you that need that little extra attention. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of lift under here. You wanna make sure that when you sit, you've got the natural curve of your low back. This looks good. So just take a moment here, find your breath. And use your inhale, float the arms up overhead. We're gonna take an interlace of the fingers, bend the elbows, and reach the palms up toward the sky. Now press the palms up toward the sky. This is your inhale. And then when you exhale, just tap the top of the head. And then reach the arms up. So we're stretching out the wrists a little bit and tap the top of the head. A couple more times, just like that. Reach it up, tap the top of the head. One more time, take it up. Good. And from here, rotate the palms to face the earth. Bring the hands down right in front of the chest. Now keep the fingers interlaced, palms face the floor, and pull the elbows away from one another. Yeah. And then just bring one arm up, one arm down, just stretching out the wrists a little bit. Do this before bed if the wrists are getting kind of funky. And let's go ahead and pull the elbows away from one another. Release the hands, take the arms up overhead. And then just wiggle the fingers, just wiggle, wiggle. I know they feel kind of stiff and weird, yeah? So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then take one finger at a time, and you're gonna keep the hands above the heart, and then just gently pull one finger back at a time. So do this whole sequence before you go to bed, and then you can even shake out the hand a little bit, and then do the second side, just pulling one finger back at a time, hands above the heart. And shake it out. Good. Now take the arms up overhead once again, and we're gonna do the opposite interlace that we did before. So that means opposite index finger on top, bend the elbows, reach the palms up. That's your inhale. Exhale, tap the top of the head. Just like that. Inhale takes it up. Exhale, tap the head. Nice. One more time, take it up. And tap the head and take it back up. Now we're gonna flip the palms once again and bring the hands down in front of you. Same thing, pull the elbows away from one another and just do one arm up, one arm down. Pull the elbows away from one another and extend the arms out. Reach the arms all the way up. Good, now this time we're gonna milk the hands. So start with the pinky and all the way down the wrist, all the way to the shoulder. So go one finger at a time. So again, this whole sequence is really, really helpful before bed, especially getting those, like when you get those deep, deep achy hands or the hands are kind of numb. So to go all the way to the thumb, shake it out, and do the second side. So milking the hands. Another thing that might be helpful for you is to stabilize the wrists at night by wearing wrist guards. So you can just get them at a pharmacy, drugstore, just to stabilize the wrist so that you don't sleep with the wrist bent. Good, and then again, just shake it out. Now this is a really good one. Now you're gonna flick your fingers. Yeah, you're gonna really, really, really flick them. So like flick them like you mean it. So you wanna do this so that you actually feel all the way down to the elbows. Now take the arms up overhead. Such a good one to do before bed. Flick, flick, flick the fingers, flick, flick. Good. And a couple more breaths. Yeah, work more in the fingers, not the shoulders. Woo! I know you feel it, huh? And bring the hands down. One more. Bring the hands down into prayer mudra. Now, from here, rotate your fingertips towards your sternum. That's your breastbone. So rotate the fingertips. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And then keep pressing the heels of the hands. And then lift the wrists up a little bit. Just lift the wrists and release the jaw. So the fingertips are pressing into the sternum. And if you're not feeling it in your outer wrist, walk your hands down a little bit further. Kind of snuggle your fingers like in between the breasts on the breastbone. And another, yeah, good. Deep breaths, can't hurt, might help. Beautiful. And then release, take the arms up overhead. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And bring the hands on down. So hopefully that'll help a little bit alleviate some of that discomfort in your wrists. So stay tuned for some more third trimester remedies.